province, in our city, in our neighborhoods, maybe in our families, there are some big problems, big issues. We read about them in the papers, we see them on the news, they're overwhelming to us. And we think they're big issues, I can't solve them. Someone else in Ottawa, or in the Vatican, or the mayor's office in Orangeville, someone else, someone big, someone with power is going to have to solve these issues because they're too big for me. I don't think we feel despair, we just feel, I can just pass that on. Someone else has to fix this problem, it's too big for me. But there's a couple in North Winnipeg who I read about and saw on TV who take a different tack. The young man is called Vikas Sagar. Came to Canada from India in 2010 as a student. He wanted to study business in Canada and open a business on his own. And so he did. And he met his wife, also from India, also a student. She became a dental hygienist. He opened a little shop, opened a laundry, and more recently, he opened a pizza parlor. Now you would think the north end of Winnipeg is not where anybody would want to open a business. I don't know if any of you have ever been to that part of Winnipeg, but it's a very rough, down the heel part of Winnipeg. People who live along the margins and beyond were in his neighborhood. And he noted that once he opened up his restaurant, lots of people came for a slice of pizza, but they couldn't afford it. They had no money. And he said, in my culture, where I come from in India, it is our tradition and it is our promise that if anyone comes to us and begs for food, we bring them into our house and we feed them. We can't ever turn them away. That's our culture. That's our faith. He said, but just having opened this business, I couldn't really afford to give all my food away. So with his wife, he devised a plan. He asked those who came into his shop, who were people of means, people who could afford to pay, if they wanted to donate $1 and write a little note to someone who couldn't afford to eat, and stick that little note on a board, so that when people came in with no money, they could take the note, redeem it, and get a slice of pizza. As you can imagine, because these things only make the news and they become a phenomenon, it took off. They called it the Kindness Matters wall, and it is covered in Post-it notes. And people wrote little messages giving their $1, and the food was redeemed. People still come and want to pay 20 cents or 50 cents, but Vikas says no, it's been paid for. And his wife says, people love to choose their blessing. She doesn't see it as redeeming a coupon. She sees it as people picking up probably the only message of encouragement or hope or compassion that they might experience in that day, in that week, possibly in that month. She said, people love to choose their blessing. These individuals stand there and think, what message do I need? So they're fed spiritually, and they're fed physically. Her husband says, what greater blessing can I receive? Not just as a businessman, but as a human being, to see other people's face light up when they receive a blessing from me or a blessing from someone else who's passing it on. For $1, have they solved the bigger problem? No. But have they solved the problem for that person on that day? Yes. One person who was hungry for $1 has had that problem solved for them in that day, in that hour. We sometimes use the largeness of the problem to excuse us from taking any action at all. It's too big. I can't make a difference. somebody else do it. Someone who's smarter than me. Someone who's a politician, or a soldier, or a scientist, or an intellectual. But for $1, ordinary people like you and me can change someone's life. And this resonates so strongly in the story of Naaman today. Naaman's a general. He's large and in charge. He's used to taking big actions to change big problems to big effect. And he doesn't deal with the regular folk. After all, how many of us can walk into a king's office and say, I need some help with a problem? But Naaman can. So Naaman says to his king, I've heard by my slave that there's someone who can cure my problem. I want some help. And so the king, a big person, used to deal with big issues, with big solutions, gives him all kinds of money. You can understand, because in those times there was no coinage, that the amount of gold, for example, he was given was about 2,400 ounces of gold, plus the silver, plus the clothing, and off he goes. So he brings it to the king of Israel and goes, oh, no, 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 no. I can't solve this problem. This is too big for me. I might get in trouble if it doesn't work. I don't want to handle this. Are you trying to pick a fight with me? Are you trying to trick me? And then the prophet Elisha comes forward and gives him a simple solution. Is Naaman relieved? Is he quick to respond? No, that's not big enough for him. He wants a bigger solution, something more exciting. He wants a lot of arm waving. He wants big magical pronouncements. He says, did I come all this way when I could have just stayed at home and jumped in rivers that are bigger in my country than here? And who convinces him? A servant. Not a king, not even the prophet himself, but people who are so low on the ladder that they'll accept any solution to their problem because they know big people don't really care about that. We frequently avoid helping others because we think we can't do anything. We think, what if it goes wrong? I'll look like an idiot. What if I offer a solution? What if I try and do a thing and no one shows up? Or no one takes advantage of my offer? Or it doesn't turn out well? Or people ridicule me for even attempting to do these things? We use it as an excuse. We disable ourselves from mission and ministry because we think we can't do it. But these stories today remind us that it's the small gesture, it's the simple thing, it's the tiny thing that can change one person's life. Paul tells us today, don't ever get tired of trying to do a good thing. Don't ever get tired of trying to do it. Wherever you have the opportunity, wherever you see a moment, wherever you think you can, make the offer, take the action, do whatever it is you think you can do, and change someone's life. We're reminded today when Jesus says, offer your peace. Even if no one accepts it, what happens to it? It comes back to you. Nothing's lost. Nothing's lost in our effort to do the right thing. A small thing for one person, for one time. We can't change the Constitution of Canada. We can't change any act of Parliament. We can sometimes change a government. But even an amount as small as $1 in this instance can change someone's life. Is our image, is our self-security, Is our pride, is our laziness, is our discouragement more valuable to us than one person? Paul reminds us, wherever you have the opportunity, never tire of doing good. Offer what you have. Offer peace. Even if it's not accepted, that peace comes back to you, as Jesus reminds us, it's not you and it's not the offering that you should be excited about, because it isn't about you. It's about your attempt to live out the gospel of Jesus Christ. So he says, don't be excited about the result. Be excited that your name is written in heaven.